Okay, so the installation for both Linux and Windows have been completed. So we are now gonna try and test both of the operating system if they are, completely installed properly or not, as well as seeing the functionality if it affects any one of the operating system in any way, shape, or form. So we're gonna start up from the right startup. So first of all, it has to give us an option to choose the operating system, which it is doing. As you can see, it is giving us Linux Mint 21.371 and the Windows 10. So we are going to start with Linux Mint first because it was a fresh installation. So make sure that everything is intact and everything is in fact okay. So as I told you before, it was going to show you some terminal, or what you call it, command lines uh, before logging in. Before the logo, here comes the cursor, and the password that we put was an easy one. So I'm gonna put it in, and yeah, everything seems to be okay because it has logged in to perfectly to saying at Windows Man. We can disable this option by clicking on this, but at the moment we should just put it over there to make sure everything's okay. So to test some things, we can check the browser. The browser by default, by the way, for this is Chrome, is uh, Microsoft, sorry, not Microsoft, Mozilla Firefox is the primary for primary browser for Linux Mint. It's a built-in, so we can change it, of course. To change it, we go to the start menu. Here you can see it is almost like Windows. The start menu, each and everything, the command prompt, we call it a terminal over here. That's your shop over here. Over here you could uh, download any sort of software or anything like that. I have put the Wi-Fi password in there, so you can also see the strength of the Wi-Fi. Each and everything is there, so you can put it over there. Just all I need to see was that the sound is working or not. So from what I could see, I can hear it. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, so we're gonna see the sounds, if there are any built-in kind of a music available to you can try to play. It is not over here, so it doesn't matter. Okay, you can see the desktop. This is the main computer. We can also put the desktop icons over here as well, like I did in the Windows 10 one. So as they call it a desk licht, I believe. So if you want to add desk licht over here, we have to put the no, it's not called a desk licht, sorry. Display settings. In the display settings, I believe we have to know, it's pretty new for me as well, so not new, but not really used to doing all of this. Over here, desktop settings, yeah, over here we can select computer, home, trash, network, and then apply is gonna go automatically. So how did I got here? I got here by customize, goes to desktop settings, and then it gave me these options. So these are basically how it works. So yeah, I remember I also left a little bit space on the Windows side, of around 3 to 4 GB. When we go to Windows, I will tell you why I did that and how it can be used. So from now on, Linux is okay. Now we're gonna restart the machine and gonna start on Windows 10. I think you heard the beep, which means the sound is actually okay, but still we have to verify it. Okay, now coming to Windows 10. Now we're gonna drop down to Windows 10. Just keep sure that you make your choices within 5 to 10 seconds, otherwise it will load up Linux Mint automatically. So now we're coming to Windows 10. We can see over here it will give me a password, my name, with the password, I believe. So we're just gonna put the same password in that we did for Linux Mint. Yeah, there it is. So if we go, and everything here is okay as well from what I could see. So Wi-Fi is connected, sound I can hear. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but I can hear it. So if we go to the manage page of this particular sorry, if you, I don't know if you can see able to see it or not. What I did was I went to my computer and I pressed manage to see the storage on the device, because we left for I think 3 or 4 GB of hard disk space unallocated, 3.63 to be precise. Reason I did this because I wanted it to be a shared device drive between both of the operating systems. So if I put a new simple, I can assign the complete quota to it, and I can name it anything I like. And then next, format is it with maybe fat, maybe reasonable. NTFS is also fine. We can name it shared device, shared drive, sorry, not device, drive, shared drive. And then for formatting it, we select convert the basic, the dynamic converter. Let's yeah, we will do it. So we are gonna get it done. So it's gonna give us a drive over there as well. If we go to the default videos, I don't know if it has ones or not. This one does not, so it doesn't matter. I think you heard the sound, so that is one thing I was very eager of hearing. I don't know if you can open YouTube or not because of the copyrights or etc. Test sound. So let's that was give us something to work with. Okay, I'm not gonna take the risk. Yeah, the sound is working, by the way. uh, I think you can hear it now. Let's just, for all time's sake, let's restart this again and see if we can actually go back into Linux without any hassle. So yeah, just waiting for that to be completed. Ignore the reflection again, it's pretty hideous. Yeah, coming back to Linux Mint. I've selected Linux Mint. Is gonna show me a little bit of a code, then the icon. Yeah, there's the code, and then comes the icon of Linux Mint. Yeah, there it is. And yes, everything seems to be perfect because we named this as a test, so it's coming up as a test. You can add more accounts to it as well. I can make a separate video of how to properly use Linux Mint as a Windows alternative, because I have been using a Linux Mint, to be honest, believe it or not, for a long time, so I know how the drill works. So yeah, you can see my computers over here. This is the Windows drive that we were. You can see Windows over here and see all of the things over here of Windows. You cannot do the same for the Windows side, because Windows prohibits using other system operating systems or their system type on the Windows app, so that's why we cannot do that. But yeah, all in all, we have a successful dual boot Windows and Linux Mint installation. Thank you for watching, and if you like it, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends, and if you possible for you, give me a like, subscribe. Have a nice day, take care, goodbye.